On 1st Ramadan 471 Hijri, corresponding to 7th March 1079 AD, Hazrat Abdul Qadir Jilani was born in Naif district of Gilani in Persia. He is recognized as one of the most noted Hanbali Sunni Muslim preachers. He studied Islamic law in Baghdad and was introduced to Sufism rather late in life, first appearing as a preacher in 1127 AD. His great reputation as a preacher and teacher attracted disciples from the entire Islamic world, and he is said to have converted numerous Jews and Christians to Islam. His achievement as a thinker was to have reconciled the mystical nature of the Sufi calling with the sober demands of Islamic law. His concept of Sufism was that of a holy war or jihad waged against one's own will in order to conquer egotism and worldliness and to submit to God's will. Numerous legends of his saintliness arose after his death, and he retains a popular following among those who consider him a divine mediator. On 1st Ramadan 732 Hijri, corresponding to 27th May 1332 AD, one of the greatest Muslim scholars, Abu Zayd Abdul Rahman ibn Muhammad ibn Khaldoun al-Hadrami, more commonly known as Ibn Khaldoun, was born in Tunisia. He is considered to be the most preeminent social scientist in the West after Aristotle. He was a historian, philosopher of history, and sociologist, much of whose life was devoted to public service and teaching. He is so revered in the realm of knowledge that he is recognized as the father of demography, sociology, historiography, and economics. Scholars from all over the world have agreed that Ibn Khaldoun is one of the greatest minds to have ever walked this earth. He received a thorough education in the Qur'an, the holy book of Islam, and in Muslim law and the masterpieces of Arab literature. From 1352 to 1375, he held various government posts in Spain and Africa. A man of profuse intellectual pursuits, Ibn Khaldoun wrote several books. One of the most brilliant of his works is the one named Muqaddimah, also called Introduction, Muqaddimah of Ibn Khaldoun, or Ibn Khaldoun's Prolegomena. The Muqaddimah is a book that took him 4 years to write. He wrote the book in 1377 in Arabic. It is a book that focuses on the early perspective of universal history. Muqaddimah is so sophisticated that scholars of today consider it to be a pioneering work that focused on demography. In 1382, he sailed to Egypt, where he spent most of the remainder of his life. He became a teacher at schools in Cairo and was made a chief judge and interpreter of Muslim law. In 1400, he spent several months at the court of Temurlenk, also known as Tamerlane, the Mongol conqueror who had just overrun Syria. He eventually returned to Cairo, where he died on March 17, 1406. On 1 Ramadan in the 20th year of the Hijra, corresponding to 14th August 641 AD, the Muslim army under the command of the general Amr Ibn Al As, may God's will be upon him, entered Egypt. This was during the reign of the leader of the believers, Umar ibn al-Khattab, may God's will be upon him. Amr led 4,000 Arabs into Egypt, which later rose to an army of 15,000 men after receiving reinforcements to fight in the Battle of Heliopolis. On 6 July 640, where he defeated 20,000 plus Byzantine troops under Theodore, the Greek general. In 641, he seized Alexandria, and in 645, he won the Battle of Nicaea when Byzantines tried to recapture Alexandria. If you enjoyed this video, please click the thumbs up icon, comment, and share with your fellow Muslims. Please subscribe to our channel for more videos.